People need to know what the Liverpool Echo have been up to. On Wednesday, the Liverpool Echo spun a story regarding an 18-year-old pilot at Ryanair, paid for by Ryanair, because the very next day a story broke from a 20-year-old girl from Wavertree Road, whose story was covered in the Independent. It was mentioned in the House of Commons about the exploitation at Ryanair, against young people. The story was spun by the Liverpool Echo. It was mentioned in the Mirror on Friday. It was in every edition of the Mirror except the one on Merseyside, because Sophie, the young girl who actually went to her local MP, got it mentioned, got the exploitation of young people at Ryanair mentioned in the House of Commons. She was from Merseyside, so they didn't want us to know what happened with Sophie, because Ryanair had paid for the spin, and the Liverpool Echo are well aware of that. Google Ryanair don't care and you will see what the Echo have been up to last week. The news went global, and the Echo, even till today, have still not reported what this young person has done. This local young girl who was exploited by Ryanair, who told her story, the Independent covered it, it was mentioned in detail in the House of Commons last week, and the Liverpool Echo did not cover it. They covered the story on the Wednesday before it all came out, talking about an 18-year-old lad who had become the youngest pilot in England, United Kingdom. It was spin. That's what Ryanair do to continue to exploit young people, charging up to €3,000 to train as probationary cabin crew, putting them on the aircraft with 60% of new recruits being terminated in the first year. People need to look, wake up and smell the coffee. What's been going on with the Liverpool Echo last week? And their sister paper, the Mirror, didn't even cover the story in Merseyside, but every other edition of the Mirror covered the story. What does that tell you? Michael O'Leary and David Bonderman. David Bonderman is the chief at Ryanair. He's Michael O'Leary's boss. They are both scum. Next time you book a flight, look at our blog, Ryanair Don't Care, before you book a flight on Europe's greatest exploiter of young people. Now I'm going to go in the Echo. I'm just going to go to the Echo office, right?
Are we using that in here, mate?
I'm not going to use it in here, mate. I'm just holding it so no one takes it. Like you say, this is the Liverpool Echo here. We're actually going in the Echo now. Alright, mate, can we speak to the Echo editor, please?
Well, you want to speak there? I'll get a report.
No, I want the Echo editor.
You won't get the editor.
Well, I'll stay here till I get the Echo reporter, the Echo editor.
Right, Dave, you see then.
Can you get the editor, yeah?
Yeah, just hang on, mate.
Tell him to come down, mate.
No, I won't tell him anything.
Ask him to come down, yeah? Can you ask him to come down? Because I want to talk about the exploitation and the spin from the Liverpool Echo last week. We don't need a reporter. We don't. We need an editor. We don't need a reporter on this. I'm not going at you, mate. I'm talking about the Echo. Do us a favour. Do us a favour, right? No, all right then. We'll do something for young people that are being exploited, right? I'm just asking you. Just phone the editor and just say there's a guy downstairs that wants a word. Even if he sends his assistant, just tell him. Well, just tell him. Well, do us a favour. You do us a decent favour and just tell him. Just tell him. Just tell him.
You take a seat.
No, just tell him, mate. You tell him. Just tell him.
No, I'll ask him.
Just Well, just ask the editor then. My name's John Foley.
Yeah,
from Ryanair, don't care. Just ask the editor then. I'm not here to have grief with you or him, mate. Just ask him.
Stop talking.
Just ask him.
Just sit down.
Just ask him. No, it's alright.
Just stop being aggressive, Dan.
I'm not being... Who's aggressive? Who's aggressive, mate? Hang on a sec. I am not aggressive, so don't accuse me of being aggressive. I am not aggressive, man. No, don't accuse me of being aggressive.
You tell them to
I am not.
Tell him to get
I am
down here,
not.
don't tell him to
Yeah,
get down.
maybe.
That's being aggressive.
It's not, is it?
It is being aggressive.
Hey, you say to your daughter, tell your daughter, hang on, tell your daughter not to make a mess there. That's not being aggressive, telling someone something. Don't be silly. If I was swearing and I was in his face, that's aggressive, and I'm not like that. Okay? So don't accuse me of being aggressive.
We're asking you to take a seat.
Okay, then, can I ask you to ask the editor to come and see us?
Yeah, okay. We'll try.
And if he's got no time, can he make an appointment, please? This actually camera there is for my own security. It's not to video anyone else's video me. My security.
The gentleman who was actually protesting, it's possible that he's actually after the editor. I'm explaining to you. Can someone come out and speak to him, please? John Foley.
It's not someone. It's no good sending a reporter.
Okay. All right. Yes. Of course, yeah. Take one. Okay. Thank you.
You gonna do it, yeah?
Seat, please.
No, it's all right. Stand here. It's all right.
Well, if you've got people coming in,
All right. I'll stand to the side. Yeah, sure. Yeah. What did he say? All right. Send someone down.
They've got 5 minutes for you to see what you had, and then if you want to make an appointment to see the editor, ask them.
Yeah,
okay. And I'll make an appointment to see the editor.
Yeah, okay.
No guarantee that you get it.
Right.
Okay, yeah?
Sound.
Thanks, Steve.
Kind gentleman on the office desk has just phoned and said someone will come down, whether it's the editor or not, to get an appointment to speak to them regarding what they've done.
Excuse me, is that a camera?
Yeah, it's for my own protection. It's for my own protection.
You're on private property, so I'd have to ask you to turn it off unless you've got a CCTV license.
And what happens if I don't turn it off?
Nothing will happen, but
Alright, yeah.
I'd have to ask you to leave the building.
Well, I'm not turning it off now. This is for my own protection.
Okay, then I'll just give the police a ring just install.
Tell them, yeah, no problem. Tell the police, yes. Do your job, yeah.
Would you just like to take the seat for us?
Yeah.
How's Alan? Come out and see you, okay? Thank you.
Hello, sir. You alright? How are you?
Alright,
You alright?
thanks.
Yeah,
Is it possible to speak to the editor? Or get a meeting with the editor? Or?
Well, you have to speak to me first.
Yeah.
I mean,
it's regarding your article on Wednesday. The article regarding the pilot.
Right. I don't actually recall that article, but
well, that's the reason why I need to speak to the editor, because obviously he knows everything. He knows what's got on the paper. So.
Well, I mean,
what you've actually done is
I can pass your message on. I mean, he's not actually there at the moment, anyway.
Okay. No. Well, I need an appointment with him, to be honest, and I'll continue coming every day until I get an appointment with him.
Right.
So that's okay. I mean, obviously, what happened on Wednesday with the pilot story, I'm not stupid. I know exactly about the spin, because the independent story came out on the Thursday.
Right.
You know, and Ryanair have used that with the help of the Liverpool Echo. And that's the story on the Wednesday, and the Echo was actually a paid story.
Yeah.
And Ryanair actually paid for that story because they knew the Thursday edition of the Independent was coming out.
Right.
Now, would you, being a local, do you work for this local paper, do you?
Well, yeah.
Well, because there's a local young girl called Sophie that was 20 that actually got the full story about the exploitation of cabin crew, actually told by the Independent, which was actually mentioned in the House of Commons. Can I ask why your paper hasn't covered that?
Well, I don't know. I mean,
that's why I need to speak to the editor. You can't give me answers, can you?
Well, what do you want me to do exactly?
Well, I actually would like a meeting with you, not today, obviously, but I would like to have a meeting with the editor to explain, as a local person, right, from the city, what you did last week and what you didn't do last week.
Right.
Are the Echo here for local people or local news?
Well, how exactly do you want me to?
Well, it's no good explaining to you about what happened last week. I've got it all documented. It really needs to speak to someone senior in the Echo.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean,
really.
But I mean, what if they sort of?
If they say no, well, I'll come here every day then. I'll just keep coming every day. It's not a problem. I'll just keep coming every day.
Well, I mean, that's your privilege.
That's fine, of course, yeah. Of course I will do. But at the end of the day, you know, I will blow you, not you personally, but your organisation, the Echo. I'm actually showing exactly on our blog what you've actually done your company, when I say you, I don't mean you personally, what your company has done last week, and it's not acceptable. Are you a father?
Am I a father?
Are you a father?
No, I'm not.
You're not a father?
No.
Well, there's actually a 20-year-old young girl that actually, what she did last week was amazing. She got her story not only told in the Independent, it was in the House of Commons. The Echo didn't even mention it. So, well, I know why. Because of revenues, I know why. I'm not stupid. I know why, because Ryanair had paid for the story, the spin, the day before the Independent story. Ryanair paid the Liverpool Echo to put this story in, and a nice picture on the front page. Right. And it's not acceptable as a local person, and as fighting Ryanair exploitation, and I feel that it's the Echo's duty to tell your readers the truth.
Yeah.
Don't start lying and start spinning stuff. I mean, I know exaggerations happen in life. We all exaggerate. I've got nothing wrong with someone exaggerating. But when you've got a local young girl actually fighting Ryanair exploitation, actually taking it to the Independent, running the story at the Independent, okay? Getting it mentioned in the House of Commons, which not many young people get. And the Echo don't even cover it. And the reason why the Echo didn't cover it is because they were involved with Ryanair on a Wednesday regarding revenues. So they've obviously blocked any story of this young person. Now that's not acceptable, and you need to tell your editor. I can't tell you that.
Right, well, just don't get excited.
Yeah.
I mean,
I'm not getting excited. I'm actually telling you the facts.
All right. Well, I mean,
you can't answer that.
If you could just sort of talk in a more sort of reasonable way rather than just shouting at me.
No, I'm not shouting.
Keep your voice.
That's why I've got this tape on, so you can tell me I'm not shouting or I'm not being aggressive. I'm not shouting.
Your voice is starting to get
so what you need to do is actually say to the editor that you need to speak to this guy or one of his understudies, assistant or whatever.
I can't see what point it would serve. I mean, what would be the point of it? I mean, you've obviously already.
Well, I need to speak to him. No, I need to speak to him. I need to speak to him.
Made up your mind.
I won't, but no, I haven't. Well, I wanted to explain it. Why he's done it.
I mean, you're just convinced. So what exactly? What purpose would it serve?
So what purpose would it serve?
Well, yeah. I mean, you've already made up your mind.
Was the fact? Well, what purpose it'll work is that next time they won't do it. I would hope next time they would not do it. They would not help Ryanair exploit young people. That's what I'd hope.
Okay, well, I mean, I can convey that, but I'm not really sure that...
So really, you're not going to give me a meeting then, are you? You're not going to ask him?
It isn't my...
Do I put it in writing, do I?
I mean,
Shall I put it in
I
writing?
can certainly say that you'd like...
Shall I put it in writing to him?
You can.
Because I'll be
yes.
putting a complaint into the press.
Yeah, I mean, you can do all these
I'll be
things.
doing all that, but seriously,
you.
I need to speak, or someone needs to speak to the editor, because what happened last week mustn't happen again.
Right.
It can't happen again.
Well, I think the best thing you can do, if you're determined, is to put it in writing to...
Yeah, I'll put it in writing, but I'll still be out here until he gives me a meeting.
Well,
okay?
Thank
you for coming down.
That's your privilege.
Thank you very much for coming down. Cheers, fella.
Foley, I'll give you the editor's PA's email.
Great stuff, yeah.
Okay, all right.
Cheers, thanks. Thanks for that.
It's okay.
There's nothing to be sorry about, mate. What are you sorry for?
Yeah, no, you sort of mounted an attack on the man. You did.
No, I didn't. I actually started the conversation off by saying I shouldn't really talk to him because he's not going to be able to say I'm meeting with the editor. You know what I mean?
To be honest, I think
so that's
I can tell you just now. Probably won't get a meeting with the editor.
Well, I'll just annoy him until I get a what's name. I'll have to, won't I? Because they can't do what they did last week again, mate.
Oh, yeah. Right.
Thanks very much for your help.
Right, it's jane.middlebrook@trinitymirror.com, and she's the PA to Alistair Machray.
Oh, thanks for that, mate.
Okay.
Thanks for your help. See you, fella.
Thanks.
Ta-ra, mate. As you see, the guards have been very helpful. They give me contact details. I don't think I was aggressive. Obviously, I was a bit, maybe a bit loud because I'm deaf in one ear, but be here tomorrow.